Welcome back to Inglés 4.0, the radio show. Let's go! Advanced. All right, welcome back to Advanced Class 84. I'm here with my colleague, Mr. Alvaro.
Hello.
Alvaro, how are you?
Very well, thank you. How you doing, Kyle?
Good. Alvaro is a bit of an early expression here. Alvaro is a sucker for punishment.
Sucker
Do you
for
know what that
punishment?
means, Alvaro?
Not sure, but I think I know.
It means it's like a boxer. We say he takes a beating and keeps on ticking. You know, we punish him, but he keeps coming back for more, right?
Es como un masoquista, ¿no?
We've been. It was about 10 classes ago. Alvaro was here, and we were drilling, but he came back.
Ask for more.
He likes the punishment. We say he's a sucker for punishment. You punish him, you make him work, you make him sweat, and he comes back. He says, "Give me more." So we're going to give him some more today. We're going to practice a structure here. Would you mind? ¿Te importaría si... Okay. So I'm going to ask you some questions, Alvaro. Are you ready?
Okay, yeah.
Okay. So in fact, I'm not going to ask you questions. You're going to ask me the questions.
Okay.
All right? I like it better this way. I'm going to give you the answer to a question, and then I would like you to ask me the question that I've already answered. Right?
Okay.
So this is the one where I say, no, I wouldn't mind if you sat next to me. And then the question is...
So, Kyle, would you mind to sit next to me?
Or would you mind if I sat next to you?
If I sat next to you, okay.
Would you mind if I sat... No, I wouldn't mind.
Okay.
So no, I wouldn't mind if you had another one.
Kyle, do you mind...
Would you mind...
Would you mind if you have another one?
No, I wouldn't mind if you had another one.
If you had another one.
Kyle, would you mind if I had another one?
Kyle, would you mind if you had another one?
If I had another one?
Another one?
Okay. No, I wouldn't mind if you borrowed my pen.
Okay, so Kyle, would you mind if I borrow your pen?
If I borrowed
your pen?
Would you mind if I borrowed your pen? Again, repeat.
Kyle, would you mind if I borrowed your pen?
Good.
Your pen?
No, of course I wouldn't mind. No, I wouldn't mind if you used my phone.
Kyle, would you mind if I use your phone?
If I used...
Used is in the past, yeah.
Your phone?
Would you mind if I used your phone?
No, of course not. No, I wouldn't mind if you smoked a cigarette.
Kyle, would you mind if I smoked a cigarette?
Good. No, I wouldn't mind if your sister came with us.
Kyle, would you mind if my sister came with us?
Good. Do you have a sister, Alvaro?
Yes.
Okay. So no, I wouldn't mind if she came with us.
She has a boyfriend, by the way.
Okay.
Sorry.
That's not what I mean. It was purely a grammatical example,
yes,
Alvaro.
yes, sure, Kyle,
Of course. Always, right? No, I wouldn't mind if you opened the window.
Kyle, would you mind if I opened the window?
No, I wouldn't mind if you brought your dog.
Kyle, would you mind if I brought my dog?
Very good. Would you mind if I brought my dog? Would you mind if I opened the window? Would you mind if I borrowed your pencil, your pen? Right? Not a very difficult structure, is it?
No.
Not too bad. All right, but it's time to move on to a translation list, Alvaro.
Okay.
Translation. Yes, it is time for translation list number 20. This is the review, so it shouldn't be too tricky. Right, Alvaro? No problem?
No problem.
Piece of cake?
Piece of cake.
Pan comido. Piece of cake. Piece of cake. Tropecé con un antiguo amigo mío.
I ran into an old friend of mine.
Good. I ran into. To run into someone.
Tropezarse.
Yeah, I ran into an old friend of mine.
Okay.
Number 2. Hacía años que no le veía.
I hadn't seen them for years. Him for years.
Que
I
no?
hadn't seen him for years.
Repeat, please.
I hadn't seen him for years.
Good. I hadn't seen him for years. Let's send out one to the listeners, to the radio listeners now. No me decepciones. No me decepciones. Did I say that all right?
Yeah.
Okay. Don't Ooh, decepcionar. Don't let me down. Alvaro he's dying to sing a song here. All right.
Don't let me down.
There you go. He had to do it. He had to do it.
Yeah, sorry. I need it.
He was holding it back. I said, this is for the audience. This is for the listeners. But I had to let him.
It's a bad habit.
Yeah,
Sorry, I always need to sing.
Don't let me down. Yeah, okay. Number 4. Tienes que dar ejemplo ante la gente.
You have to set an example in front of the people.
Good. Wow. Alvaro is on a roll, ladies and gentlemen. You have to set an example in front of the people. You're setting an example in front of the other students here.
Yeah, well, if you want to come to the show, you can take my place.
That's right. That's true. La rentabilidad es mi única preocupación.
Oh, profitability? Profitability?
Profitability.
Profitability is my only concern.
Profitability. Profitability. Now, profit. Beneficios económicos, right?
Mm-hmm.
Profit. Because we have a difference between profit and benefit, right? We say beneficios.
What's the difference?
Good question. Thank you for asking me, Alvaro. The difference. Profit is financial. Profit is money.
Yeah.
Profit is revenue, ingresos, minus expenses, gastos, right?
Okay.
Revenue minus expenses equals profit, money, the good stuff, the bottom line.
And benefits can be something that is not money?
Benefits are essentially non-financial advantages of a situation, the benefits. So a benefit of teaching English is that I get to meet a lot of interesting people. It's not a profit, it's a benefit. It's like an advantage of the situation.
The good side. El lado bueno.
El lado bueno, the good side. But even in a job, we could have benefits as well, like maybe non-financial, a benefit. I know, I have a friend who works for a mobile phone company, and they get a free mobile phone. It's a benefit of working there. It's not a profit, it's a benefit, right? Okay. But profit is what companies try to earn, right? And if they are profitable,
there's no benefit for money, no?
Well, I mean, it is a benefit. I mean, it is certainly beneficial to earn money.
But that should be a profit, no?
But profit is what companies earn. So after the expenses are gone, what's left is the good stuff. Profit, or sometimes, unfortunately, a loss if the profit is negative, right? Oh. Okay, number 6. Lo has resumido con bastante elocuencia. I think profit and benefit. I think my explanation there. I think you could say that I have.
You've summed it up quite eloquently. Eloquently.
I think Alvaro was gazing towards he was taking a little look here. I'm going to take my
No.
book.
I wasn't looking at the book.
You've summed it up. You have summed it up.
You've summed
Lo has
it
resumido
up.
con bastante elocuencia. Quite eloquently.
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 It's like elocuencia?
Con elocuencia.
Mm-hmm.
Eloquently. Number 7.
Let's go.
El nuevo modelo presenta unas características completamente nuevas.
The new model presents totally new characteristics.
Okay, you could even say it has. Completely new.
Features.
Nice. Repeat.
Features.
The whole thing.
The new model presents
Or
has whole new features.
It has completely new features. Features. Number 8. El consumo ha bajado. Don't worry about the article.
I'm thinking about consumo. It's I know it. Give me
Consumption.
Slow
Consumption has declined.
Decline. Oh, a tough one.
It is. Consumption has declined, which means they are consuming less. Consumption has declined. Estás en medio.
You're in the middle.
You're imagine I'm trying to go out the door and estás en medio. Quítate. You're in the
my way.
way.
You're in my way.
Yeah, or we say the way.
You're in the way.
You're in the way. Get out of the way.
So in the way it's
Quítate
like
del-
camino, and in the middle it's
Yeah.
that between two things, no?
Yeah. To be in the way, which is very different from being on the way. En camino. En camino. I'm on my way. Estoy en camino. I'm on my way. Estás en medio. You're in the way. Move. You're in the way, right?
Okay.
Okay. Well, the next one. Quítate de en medio.
Get away.
Get out of.
My way.
Get out of my way or the way. Get out of the way.
And get away. What's that? Get away.
Get away is to put distance between yourself and the current location.
Okay.
Alárgate.
Get out of
Get
my
away
way.
from here, right? Okay. Enseguida vuelvo. No te vayas.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, and we could say that at the end of well, not at the end of this particular segment, but at the end of the intermediate class, I could say, I'll be right back. Don't go away, right?
Yeah, it's like in BRB, no? Be right back.
Be right back. Nice, yes. Number 12. Yo nunca hubiera hecho semejante cosa.
I will never done something.
Yo nunca hubiera.
I will never done such thing like that.
I would never
Have
done.
I would never have done such thing like that.
Such a thing.
Such a thing.
I would never have done such a thing. I would never have done such a thing. Right? No
Okay.
problem?
No problem.
All right. Very good.
What now?
Expression of the day. It is time for our expression of the day.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, the expression of the day today is to kick a habit.
Kick a habit.
What does it mean to kick?
It's like dejar de hacer algo. Kick is
Well,
golpear.
With
dar
your
una
foot, right?
Una patada, ¿no?
Una patada. Kick, so to kick a habit.
Patear un hábito.
That's what we say. To kick a habit. So in other words, to quit something. Dejar de hacer algo.
So like
to
quit smoking, for example.
Quit smoking. Oh man, I smoke and I have to quit. I have to kick that habit.
Ooh, okay.
Personally, I don't smoke. Do you smoke?
I used to.
You used to. Did you kick the habit?
Yes, definitely.
Do you think you've kicked the habit for good, or do you think you'll start smoking again?
No, I hope not.
Have you kicked the habit?
Yeah, for 6 months.
Was it easy to kick the habit?
Not at the beginning, but
No?
eventually I think I kicked the habit.
Kicked. So he kicked the habit. He quit. He quit smoking. He kicked the habit, right?
Mm-hmm.
He kicked the habit. So to kick a habit, to stop doing something. Speaking about starting and stopping, it's time to talk about, well, the verb to start. And we have two structures. We have to start to infinitive and to start plus gerund, right? So it's time for me to start talking about this verb. It's time for me to start to talk about this verb. There's no difference.
It's the same.
You can use either one. They're the same. The meaning is the same. And here we are in class 84, looking at part 2 of class 84. And it discusses here how start plus infinitive is the same as to start plus gerund. We can use either one. So I can ask you some questions. And why don't we try this with a little bit of translation. A little bit of translation, all right?
Okay.
So here we have, ¿puedes empezar a prestar un poco más de atención, por favor?
Can you start putting some attention, please?
Now, prestar, no, en inglés pagamos atención, no prestamos.
Pay attention. Can you start paying attention, please?
Can you start
Paying attention.
paying attention, please? Or can you start to pay
Attention.
attention? Either one. Could you start to pay a bit more attention, please?
Okay.
I'm just reading the example.
Yeah.
Right? Alvaro's paying perfect attention, but okay. Now, ¿podéis empezar a quitar la mesa?
Can you start putting what's
Quitar la mesa, clearing.
clearing the table?
Can you start clearing the table?
Or can you start to clear the table,
Can you start to clear the table?
please?
Okay. So, can you start to clear the table, please? Can you start clearing the table, please? You can say either one.
Okay.
Mhm. When did you start learning English?
I started learning English.
I started.
started learning English when I was like 5 years old,
Mhm.
something like that, with very easy things.
Ask me when I started to learn Spanish.
when you started learning Spanish.
Ask me when I start. Again, ask me
When you started.
when did you?
When did you start learning Spanish?
Yeah, when did you start to learn Spanish? I started to learn Spanish only when I came to Spain 6 years ago.
6 years ago.
I started learning Spanish 6 years ago. I started to learn Spanish 6 years ago. We can say either way, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So not very difficult. No problem. Let's move on. Okay, we'll come back and review this a little bit tomorrow, but let's move on because I want to fit in the vocabulary of the day. Vocabulary of the day. Okay, it is time for our vocabulary of the day, our 5 words.
What do you have today, Kyle?
Well, I have 5 exciting words today, Alvaro. Exigir,
To demand.
to demand, to demand. And someone who demands a lot is very
Exigente.
in English?
Demanding.
Demanding, yes. Quisquilloso.
Picky.
Ooh, picky. Am I a picky teacher?
Yes. No, it's a joke.
So picky. Are picky teachers demanding?
Sometimes.
Is it possible to be picky but not demanding?
I don't think so.
Okay. Veneno. Veneno.
Venuno?
Veneno.
Veneno? Poison.
Yeah, that's it. Sorry, how do you say that again?
Poison.
No, in
No,
Spanish.
Sorry, veneno.
Veneno, thank you. Veneno. It's the accents, folks.
Yeah,
That just veneno.
Veneno.
All right.
It's poison.
Poison. Yes, poison. Tumbarse.
To lay down.
To lie down.
Lie down.
To lie down, yes. Esperar con ilusión.
To expect. To be psychic.
Esperar con ilusión. We say to look forward to. To look forward to, yes. So to look forward to, which has an element of hoping for something and expecting it to happen.
I'm looking forward to see you.
I am looking forward to, plus gerund, if you're going to use the verb. Look forward to seeing you again.
To seeing you.
And I am looking forward to the next class already because we're out of time. The last point we have is to stop plus gerund, and I have to stop talking. There you go. I have to stop talking. It means I have to stop. Well, we're out of time, so I have to stop talking. But we will start reviewing this structure again at the start of the next class. Does that sound good, Alvaro?
Sounds perfect for me.
Okay, thank you so much for joining me.
It's a pleasure.
And thanks for listening, folks. We'll be back tomorrow at the same time, same place. See you then.